Happy Thanksgiving Monday with you and all of you. Danny Boy, Bill Corpus Crispy, live and in living color here on the Sports Insanity Network YouTube channel for SIP Live, episode 465, sponsored as always by our good friends at the Dugout of Millwood.
We say it in the beginning this time.
Yeah, we gotta get back to doing that. You know,
Hey, you know what? No matter when we say it, we say it.
exactly. Um, in any case, Bill, how's it going? How's your Sunday?
Going good. Had to watch the Giants lose again.
We'll get to the Giants in a second. That was brutal. That is brutal, man.
Dude, why can't we have nice things? I like nice things.
Well, the Giants once again had the confidence of a big time football team looking for a big time upset. Like it had the makings of a big time upset. That's the part that has to frustrate you. You've gone through this several times this season.
I've
Where
gone through this several times this season, and it pisses me off more and more.
yeah, like ugh. We'll get to the
Yeah,
Giants thing is that they made some moves, but it's frustrating. It's definitely frustrating to watch. Um, that a wild game in Big D, um, in Dallas, versus Philly. Good comeback by Mark Halpern's Dallas Cowboys. Um, and of course several other storylines across the NFL and stuff. Um, but yeah, the Giants were in Detroit. They're facing the Lions. They had a pretty nice lead. It was a 10-point lead for quite some time. Lions look like they're in disarray. They're making mistakes. Giant defenses, forcing turnovers and making Jared Goff look silly. Jameis Winston is looking like fucking Joe Montana or any type of Hall of Fame quarterback that you could name out there, Billy Boy. But once again, in the fourth quarter, and it blows my mind that it always happens in the fourth quarter. The Giants have a lead that they cannot
oh,
sustain. They can't hold it. They can't. It is brutal. It is brutal that they continue to do that. Um, and they couldn't hold the lead. The Lions tie the game as time expires on a field goal that looked wide right for a second, then slipped back in. So the emotions were probably going crazy for all Giant fans. And then
myself included.
overtime happens.
Yep. But we'll talk about more of that in a second.
I thought we talked about it right now.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it right now. I'm sorry, I lost the plot again.
You're fine.
No, dude, you're correct. That was nuts.
Yeah.
And you know what? Guess what? Guess what, Giant fans? That is the fifth, count it, one, two, three, four, fifth game the Giants lost when they were up by 10 freaking points. Can you freaking believe it, Reggie boy?
At this point, you're gonna have to believe it. I mean, but what's even more shocking is that
They are what they are at this
they
point.
they continue to show exactly just that, and yet it took until now to fire part of the problem, which is Shane Bowen. Like Dable couldn't do it, the Maras couldn't do it, Joe Shane couldn't do it. Like nobody was addressing the actual problem within that locker room. And it's why the Giants are such a mess, dude.
Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely is a mess. It absolutely is a freaking mess.
Like what? Like, there's just no way a Giants fan could go through another week of fourth quarter lead. And look, you're not always gonna have fourth quarter lead. Sometimes you may just get blown out. But when you have a fourth quarter lead, doesn't it seem like you're always gonna blow it?
This is why I got nervous yesterday when we had a fourth quarter lead. Usually teams would be like putting their feet up, popping open a nice bottle of Chardonnay,
Yeah.
and just, Reggie, they're just doing. I don't want to put my feet up because my chair's already in the air. And if my feet goes up, the chair goes down, and I go down with it. And do the good people want to see that, Reggie? But yeah, the good people don't want to see myself get hurt. So,
Yeah.
they're putting their feet up, they're having a nice beer, eating a nice meal, and they're thinking, we're good. No, I'm sitting there having a panic attack. No, this is what being a Giants fan has come to. I do not feel relieved, Reggie. I do not feel relieved, Reggie boy, when we're up 10 points. I don't. I feel absolutely terrified.
Yeah.
5 games, folks. 5 fucking games. The let's see. The Dallas game, the Chicago game, the Denver game, the New Orleans game, and now this freaking game. Reggie, my dear, dear friend, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. And I like nice things. Do you like nice things, Reg? Do you like nice things?
Yeah, I mean, I wish my team could give me something nice to cheer about, but
No. Again, this is why we can't have nice things. But
and what the biggest thing that's such a shame though is the fact that you wasted a good day out of so many different players.
Winston had a good game
Name
yesterday.
was Winston. He had 2 touchdowns on the day. I think didn't he catch a touchdown?
Yes,
Or
he did.
or was I going crazy? Like it's yeah, he caught a touchdown. It was a 33-yard reception, of course. Wan'Dale Robinson had an awesome day. He had 9 receptions, 156 yards. He's becoming like a big threat for the Giants. A good number two, a very nice compliment to Malik Neighbors whenever he is healthy. So he had an awesome day. Um, I thought Tyrone Tracy had an awesome day too. Again, no touchdowns. We had 20 carries for 62 yards. Helped move the offense. Like you're wasting a great offensive day from your players because the defense can't hold a lead because the
They
defense
cannot.
crumbles in crunch time.
Bowen should have been walking out the door with Dable 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. That's and again, who's to blame for that? Like the Giants have upper management that should have realized that a while back. And again, I don't know if firing Bowen is going to necessarily make a difference to the defense. It probably won't. But, you know, this is why I keep saying it's a matter of, you know, making the right decisions for the future of the franchise. They
Oh,
finally do.
absolutely.
They finally do it today. Um, Bowen gone. You don't have to worry about his ass anymore. Again, I don't know what difference it's going to actually make, but I'll tell you this: send a message. Changes are coming and fast. Um, Jahmyr Gibbs with the overtime touchdown. Um, First play first play at the scrimmage. The first play. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown.
Yes. So yeah, you know what? And guess what? If this means anything, it really doesn't because we knew they weren't.
Yeah.
The Giants are officially eliminated from playoff contention
Mhm.
at the shock of absolutely nobody.
Yeah.
At the shock of absolutely no one.
Can you believe the Giants are 0-7 on the road?
I can. You know why? Because they're garbage. Because they're absolute flaming garbage. Like we see some good things. Like I've seen some good things from Jameis Winston. I've seen some good things out of Wandale Robinson. I've seen good things out of Tyrone Tracy. I've seen good things out of Jackson Dart, which I hope you're cleared this week, Jackson. I hope you're cleared. Well, did you look at that?
Sorry.
But I'm just absolutely embarrassed right now. This team is just not fun to watch. Dude, watching paint dry is more exciting than watching this team. What do you think, Reg?
I think my team is worse than paint dry. Like
Okay, what is worse to watch, Reg? Paint dry or grass growing? Would you rather watch paint dry or grass grow?
well, healthy grass growing is actually pretty nice. So
Wait, what grass grow?
healthy grass. Yeah. That's where we're at with the Giants. The Giants are a team.
They are
They,
what they are at this point.
yeah, look, they obviously they're good enough to keep you in it, right? But then of course they crumble. They crumble in big moments. And like
And
at
if
some point,
anyone is sitting here defending Mike Kafka, saying, well, they won two close games in a row, please shut up.
you know,
Take
like
a
at
big
some point you gotta be honest with yourself.
At this point, the Giants are who they are.
Yeah.
Mike Kafka is basically Mike Kafka is basically Brian Dable 2.0 in some ways.
And look, he's gonna be gone at the end of the season. We're
He might
talking,
be back as OC. Who knows?
like we're no. Um, you're talking that they're gonna change the coaching staff. You're talking about, you know, auditioning for what could be your position. You lost two in a row already.
Yeah, he done.
Yeah.
You know what? If I'm
Not
Mike
not a
Kafka,
good look.
what I'd be thinking? I'd be thinking, holy shit. I just Brian's gone 2 weeks ago. Shane's gone today. Bro, I'm next.
Hmm.
They probably told him, yeah, we're just gonna be honest with you. We just want you to finish out the year and then you're gone.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not gonna get into speculation of who's gonna be our next head coach. I think let's get through the season first and then we'll have that conversation. But the Giants losing to Detroit because they You know what, Reg? I literally have nothing to say anymore. I literally don't. I have nothing to say about this Giants team.
Well, it's the same crap every week, right?
It's the same crap. The only thing that's different is the week. The only thing that's different is the week.
2-10 on the season for the Giants. Again, 0-7 on the road. And no signs of the losing stopping. And it's rough. It's rough. Uh the rest of Sunday's slate. The Pittsburgh Steelers losing to the Chicago Bears. The Bears are again on a massive roll. Massive roll. They improved to 8-3 on the season. It was a close game. But how about the Pittsburgh defense? And I said this on Sunday Sideline Report. I had the Bears defense as my fantasy play of the week, and they delivered in big time.
Yes.
Also delivering in big time. You have Caleb Williams with 3 touchdowns on the day, 239 yards. DJ Moore, thanks for the fantasy points, 2 touchdowns on the day. And then on Pittsburgh and Mason Rudolph had a pretty solid day. A touchdown, 171 yards. Look, Mason Rudolph's a backup. Like, you know, he is who he is. But Pittsburgh falls to 6-5 and have lost the AFC North lead completely. We'll get to why in just a second. Another team on the roll, New England Patriots, 26-20 over the Bengals. This is no shock. They're 10-2 on the season, well on their way to the number 1 seed. Drake May looking outstanding yesterday against the Bengals, the lowly Bengals going absolutely nowhere. I don't know why we actually thought they would have a chance. I think that now it looks dumb on my part at least. I don't know how you feel about the Bengals, but
Don't even bother activating Joe Burrow this week. Don't bother.
and that's where I was saying, look, the reality of the situation is I was talking about this yesterday on Sunday Sideline. Why would you bring Joe Burrow back into a situation where you know that it's not going to matter? Keep him out for the rest of the season. What's the point?
Yeah, don't bring Burrow back. Don't waste your time. Don't waste him getting injured again.
Like what are you bringing him in for if it's not going to mean anything the rest of the way?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's talk about the Giants.
The Packers beating the Vikings 23-6.
The Vikings they're bad.
They're back. They're
They're bad.
bad. They're bad.
JJ McCarthy is not good. I'm not saying he won't be a good quarterback in the future, but right now he is holding his team back. And there is no one on the Minnesota roster that could get this offense going. That's a problem. And look, I know they had Carson Wentz. I know he's injured, but you tell me that Minnesota scouts couldn't find someone to help out JJ McCarthy because he ain't it. Look at his numbers. I'm not even gonna say it. It's not professional football right now.
No, it isn't.
Looks putrid, lifeless. Packers all over it. 23-6 final score.
Yeah, 20. So anyway, yeah, Vikings are putrid. That NFC North is now going to be between Green Bay, Detroit, and Chicago.
I can't be real with you, Bill.
Let's hear it.
I think it's more between the Packers and the Bears. Obviously the Lions are in the mix now because of their win, but I think the Packers and the Bears are the two teams to watch there.
I think so too. Okay, next, the Seahawks and the Titans. Seahawks won 30-24. Thank you, Jackson Smith-Njigba, for the fantasy points yesterday. Thank you.
JSN, not an enigma. As he was in years past. He is not an enigma.
He is not an enigma.
Yeah. No, Jay Ascendant. He's incredible. He's absolutely incredible. Another two touchdown day for him. Sam Darnold, nice bounce back game. No interceptions. Um, no turnovers in general. 244
Mm.
yards, two touchdowns, passing. Um, Seahawks rolling. Seahawks look good.
They're rolling, 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 rawhide.
A valiant effort by the Titans, but there's a reason why they're 1-10 and 0-6 at home. They're bad.
You
Um,
know what they say, bro. Close only counts as in horseshoes and hand grenades.
certainly.
Two things I'm not allowed to be around.
um, moving on.
The Ravens beating Reggie's beloved New York Jets 23 to 10.
Yeah, the again, this is no shock to anybody. The Jets are not a good team. The Ravens are better. It's not an excuse, it's the reality. I did not expect the Jets to win the game. I am a little disappointed that the Jets came out flat in the second half, only scoring 3 points. Um, well, ultimately, the Jets made too many mistakes. You had the Brees Hall fumble on a touchdown drive that would have cut the lead down to three. Um, you had the in the third quarter, you're coming off the out of the locker room. The Ravens already scored a touchdown. You're driving down the field. You're at your own 42-yard line on I believe it was like a third and four, or it may have been a little further back. More like at the 44-yard line, whatever. You're on a third and four, and you chose to run the football. They get 2 yards out of that. And then, you're still at your own 42, and the Jets go for it on fourth down, and they don't convert the fourth down. And the Ravens are in Jets territory, literally a first down away from being in prime field goal range. They drive right down the field again for a touchdown. And that was it. That was the game right there. You know, the Jets made too many mistakes, had another day where they were just penalized to the up a storm. And then, of course, the coaching gamble that fails on Glenn's part. Tanner Engstrand did not call a good play there either. And then, of course, you have the Brees Hall fumble, and then it's a combination of, once again, the Jets are talented, but they're not good enough to overcome mistakes. And the Ravens, who are now coming alive, are going to take advantage of you. Same old song and dance. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Doesn't matter who's in on offense. It, it's the same old song and dance with the Jets, and that's the killer. 2-9 on the season. I'm not embracing the tank because I think tanking is stupid. Um,
You've dealt with this enough.
yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm done with it. You know, so.
You're done with this bullshit, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I can't wait till we draft whoever the quarterback is going to be, and if it ain't, I'm sure I think they're number three or something like that, maybe number two, um, but it's whatever, dude. Um, okay, um, the Colts losing in overtime to the Chiefs, 23-20,
Or the Colts, or the Chiefs back on track.
maybe,
Are the
maybe,
Chiefs back on track? Let's see.
yeah. I'm a little disappointed in the Colts. They had a 20-9 lead, and they allow a fourth quarter comeback by the Kansas City Chiefs. And within that stretch, Daniel Jones, while he didn't have a horrible day, um, he certainly did not play game manager very well. He did not um, get the big plays that he needed to seal the victory. And Colts make big plays, scoring 11 fourth quarter points, and holding the Colts offense to literally zero the rest of the way after the third quarter. Tough one to swallow.
So yeah, tough one to swallow for the Colts, losing to the Chiefs. Like I said, is Casey back?
Yeah, they're not going to win the division, but yeah,
Nah, I think Denver's running away with this thing.
yeah, yeah. They're back in the hunt for sure, and expect the Chiefs to make a playoff run. I'll be very
Okay.
shocked if they don't make the playoffs. I'll be very shocked.
And okay, so next, the Browns beating the Raiders 24-10. Shador Sanders
Mhm.
in his first NFL lead, in his first NFL touchdown.
Mhm.
And the Browns beating the Raiders 24-10.
So, and excuse my language here, but the Browns were digging around with this Dylan Gabriel, who we knew, you know, was not better than Shador Sanders. I don't care what anyone says. They were digging around with this Dylan Gabriel for a few weeks, and now they play Shador Sanders, and Shador Sanders is light years. And look, it was against the Raiders. Light years better than Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel had some matchups against some really bad teams in his stretch before he got injured. And again, we hope he recovers well. But you guys kept messing around with him and not Shador. Malpractice. Shador Sanders looked like a star out there yesterday. And again, he's gonna make rookie mistakes. Everyone in the NFL does. He's gonna have some poor games. He is the starter until further notice. I don't want to hear any more BS.
Nah, I can see that. And Mel Kiper is probably drooling right now.
Mhm. You know what else is
Who,
drooling? Papa.
who else?
Dion.
What? Yes.
He was in his booth last night, absolutely grinning ear to ear,
Proud
watching
Papa moment.
just tremendous stuff. Um, Browns are mum on quarterback. I don't know why. I think that's your guy. That is your guy. Moving forward. If I see if I see anyone but Shador Sanders, um, next week, the Browns are idiots. Like that in itself is fireable if you're Stefanski.
Oh, that absolutely is.
Um, Not a great day for the Raiders. I know Geno Smith had a passing touchdown, but they score only 10 points. The Browns scoring a bulk of their points in the first quarter, didn't score again to the fourth quarter. Um, Offense looked great for Cleveland. So let's see what happens down the stretch. The Jaguars over the Cardinals 27-24. Overtime victory for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Uh, Close one throughout. Uh, Big time game. The end of Jacksonville coming through in the win. Then of course Mark Halpern's Dallas Cowboys.
Yes, coming back from being down 21 points.
Jesus Christ. How do you blow a 21-point lead, Philly?
No, right?
Oh, that is terrible. Um, but give Dallas credit. They didn't give up. And, you know, they didn't allow the Eagles to truly run away with it. The Eagles scored no points in the second half.
None.
They were quiet after the second quarter. Quiet. And
Silent.
it should have been a rout. Let's be real about that.
Now this game should have been wrapped up. I'm thinking, yeah, Philly's got this wrapped up.
Yeah.
Philly's got it wrapped up. Just be quiet. We're done. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Um, but again, great comeback led by Dak Prescott. Um, two touchdowns on the day. Javonte Williams had 20 carries for 87 yards. George Pickens, I love George Pickens. Um, one touchdown, 146 yards, receiving. Look, the rushing attack from Philly was great, you know, but Saquon lost a fumble. Xavier Gibson, nice to see you out there, young fella. He also lost a fumble. That's no shock to any Jet fan that knows Xavier Gibson. Um, and again, it's just the Eagles um not playing clean football in the second half. That's what that was about. It was rough to watch.
No, absolutely.
Dallas improves to 5-5 on the season. Eagles fall to 8-3.
No, I 8-3. They go down, down, down.
Mhm.
So yeah. Next on the docket, um, okay. Next is okay. Who do we got next? Sorry, I was.
Falcons Saints.
And the Falcons win 24-10,
Yeah.
and New Orleans is still garbage.
What a way for the Falcons to snap their losing streak. They had a 5-game
You
skid.
play a team that's worse than you.
Well, look, it's just probably what they needed though. Um,
And the Rams beating the Bucks 34-7.
sh I'm not shocked. I'm losing the point at the Buccaneers. I expected it to be a much more competitive game. Um, but the Rams, they're another team that's truly rolling. Um, it was non-competitive throughout the night. Defense on the LA side was just all over all over Baker Mayfield. By the way, Baker Mayfield, he hurt himself. I think he has like a sprained shoulder. That's what they're saying. And it was that was rough. That was a rough day for the Tampa Bay offense. Couldn't really get it going. Um, they did score a touchdown. How about Teddy Bridgewater, Billy Boy, making his first NFL appearance in a very long time.
He's back.
And look, obviously we don't know if he's going to continue to play. It's based on what happens with Baker. But Teddy Bridgewater, good to see him out there running with the football, throwing the football. And look, he's much older now, but like, so good to see him out there.
Good to see him back.
Exactly. Um, Devontae Adams had another two touchdowns receiving yesterday. No shocker. Him and Stafford are clicking on all cylinders. Um, not much from the rushing attack on LA. Didn't need it because Stafford threw 35 times for 273 yards. Oh, and three tutties.
Absolutely.
And So that's the Sunday slate. And then of course we have Monday Night Football, Panthers, 49ers.
All right. Well, since we're not going to be here Friday, we are taking Friday off, aren't we, Reggie boy?
I sure am. Yeah.
So since we're not going to be here Friday, Reggie, guess what it is time for?
Pick 'em.
Pick 'em!
Pick 'em.
Pick 'em!
Um, we have a Thanksgiving celebration on Thursday. Filled with some great matchups. I'll tell you that
Yeah, we got
much.
some pretty good matchups. You know what it is? Usually the matchups on Thanksgiving have been garbage.
Yeah. Um,
We actually have good Thanksgiving football this year. Oh my God, pinch me, I must be dreaming.
yeah. Now, of course, I'm disappointed in the 8:20 game. Of course, this is
Me too.
time because we obviously expected the Bengals and the Ravens to be way better than what they are. Um, but that doesn't mean it isn't going to be a good game. It's an AFC North matchup. So obviously take a look at that. Lions Packers at 1 o'clock. I love that. Chiefs Cowboys at 4:30. I love that.
And the 8:20 game, don't love it.
Yeah. But overall, I think it's gonna be a good day of football. It's gonna be very competitive. Um, Obviously, the Ravens have all to play for, so they're gonna be playing their hearts out. Let's just hope it's not a blowout because I know the Cincinnati defense is not great. Let's hope for something competitive. Um, but yeah, the 1 o'clock game, Packers Lions at Ford Field. Give me the Packers to win this one.
I'm taking the pack too. Go pack, go.
Yeah, man. Um, I don't know, on a short week. And look, like I said, the Lions, they were able to come back and win the game against the Giants. But that's a wake-up call. Like if you root for the Lions and you watch that game against the Giants, there's a lot of concerns. A lot of concerns on the defense, a lot of concerns with Goff not getting it going early. The Packers are a much better team defensively and offensively. They can mess you up a little bit. I'll take Green Bay to win that one.
All right, KC and Dallas in Texas.
I I'm smelling an offensive juggernaut here. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, me too. And you know why I'm going with the Chiefs? In the words of Chris Collinsworth, guess who?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. You know, speaking of which, can we just take this moment to congratulate Chris Collinsworth on his 500th broadcast last night for Sunday
Yes.
Night Football?
Hmm. Yeah,
500. Can you believe it?
that's incredible, dude. That is absolutely incredible. Congrats to him.
You know who's also incredible? Patrick Mahomes.
Yep. Yeah.
So I'm going with KC on this one.
I'm going with the Chiefs. And then the 8:20 game going to the Ravens over the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens too. Wow, we went with with all the road teams.
Because why not?
No, wait, Baltimore's home.
Why not? Why not take the road? Some of the road teams and one home team. Why not? Um,
Okay, so
well,
the Black Friday game, Reggie
yeah.
is still having nightmares about when the Jets play the Black Friday game.
It's really tough to watch. I'm taking the Bears over the Eagles. I know the Bears are on the road again. Um, and another short week. Um, Bears are tough, dude. They're tough as nails. I'll take the Bears.
Oh, you're gonna be shocked at what I'm about to say.
What?
I'm taking Philly.
Okay.
And and here's why. Because after you just got embarrassed by Dallas, you know Philly's gonna need this get right game.
Yeah.
You know Philly is gonna be out for blood.
Yeah.
So you just lost to Dallas. I'm going with Philly. Even though I like what I'm seeing with Chicago right now, I gotta go Philly on this one, as much as I hate to say it.
Mhm.
Okay. Now the Sunday slate. The 49ers and the Browns.
This is easy. Give me San Francisco. I don't care if they're on the road. I don't care.
Reggie, let me ask you a question. Are you going to San Francisco?
No. But I'll be picking them though in this game against Cleveland. And again, the best person to give you the best chance to win this game is Shador Sanders. Don't
Okay, McGee. Okay, Mal Kiper. Okay, next we got the Jaguars and the Titans.
Jaguars.
I'm going with the Jags as well.
Colts Texans.
Yeah,
They,
that's easy.
are you sure it's easy?
Okay, maybe it's not as easy.
I'll still take Indianapolis, but look out for the Houston Texans. It only takes a game, right?
Yes,
It only takes one game.
it only takes one game.
Yeah, but I'll go Indianapolis. I'll go Indianapolis. Um, Dolphins Saints. They're in Miami.
I'll take Miami on this one.
I'm gonna take Miami as well. Jets Falcons. They're at MetLife. I'm taking the Falcons.
You're going to be shocked at what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I'm taking the Jets.
All right.
I don't even know why. I just have this feeling.
Okay. Hey, look.
And if I'm wrong, Reggie's going to come here next Monday and laugh at me.
It'll probably be another Tyrod Taylor special.
Okay, next we got the Cardinals and the Bucks.
I don't know what the status of Baker Mayfield. My assumption is that he's gonna play. Um, depends on what happens with Baker. For now, I'm gonna take the Buccaneers.
I'm going to take the Bucks as well.
Yeah. And the last of the 1 o'clocks, you have the Rams at the Panthers. Um, I'm gonna take the Rams to continue rolling with their victories.
I'm going to go with the Rams as well.
Mhm. And then 4 o'clock matchups, Vikings, Seahawks.
Go Hawks.
Yeah, I'm picking the Seahawks as well.
Vikings are trash.
Yeah, that's the reality. The Seahawks are one of the best teams in the NFL. Vikings are terrible.
The Bills and the Steelers.
Um, I'm gonna take the Buffalo Bills on the road in Pittsburgh. It seems like Aaron Rodgers is gonna play, So, um, I think the Bills will get their acts together on the road.
I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah.
Okay. The Raiders and the Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
I'm going with the Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego.
Yeah. Um,
Okay.
Raiders keep struggling. It's over for them. And then of course the 8:20 Sunday Night Football. I don't know why this team is on Sunday Night Football, but the Broncos against the lowly Washington Commanders. I'm surprised.
That's
I'm
easy for
surprised.
me.
I'm surprised Bills and Steelers aren't flexed. Like, what is CBS trying to protect?
I don't know what CBS is trying to protect.
Just throwing it out there. Watch for that game. Watch for that game for sure. Um,
All right. Should we
I'm
pick
gonna
the
go
Monday
with
night game? Go
well, I'm
ahead. Go
gonna
ahead.
go with the Commanders to win that game.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Something tells me that this is a trap game for the Denver Broncos.
Well, I'm going with Denver on this one.
Yeah.
So,
Something tells me that this is going to be a trap game for Denver. That they're going to overthink it, just like they overthought the Jets and all these other teams, and it's going to look bad. Monday Night Football.
you want to pick it today? You want to wait till Monday?
We could wait till Monday, but
Yeah.
what's going to change between now and Monday?
You know what? Let's just pick it now and get it over with.
Exactly my point. Give me the
Let's just pick it now and get this over with. If
New
something
England
was to happen in this week with either team, maybe we'll change.
the
But
New England Patriots against the Giants. You know,
in New England,
uh, give me the New England Patriots.
I hate to say it, give me New England.
Yeah,
Giants suck on the road. If you heard our rant before,
yeah,
they are what they are. I'm going with the Pats on this one.
yeah. And Bill from I can't say that, but no bye weeks on week 13.
Really?
Yeah, no one's
Because
on
I know
that.
the Giants have a bye week in like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, week 14. Yes.
So I don't know. I don't get it. All right. So anything else?
Um, how about the Mets trading Brandon Nimmo to the Texas Rangers? Um,
When they
the
get
Mets
Marcus Simeon.
again, Marcus Simeon. Not shocking by the Mets to do. They obviously have to upgrade defensively in the outfield. They also upgrade defensively in the infield. Um, but if you're trying to get like a Kyle Tucker or a Cody Bellinger in your outfield, you can't keep Brandon Nimmo. As great of a Met that he was, and look, he wasn't the greatest player, but he was a hard ass to deal with. He was an excellent ball player. Um, great guy. He's an excellent human being. The bottom line is you have to improve your team defensively and just in general, all facets of MLB. The Mets have to improve. And as great as a Met that he was, as great of a person as he was in the locker room, in the clubhouse, Brandon Nimmo had to go. And you move his contract over to Texas. You take on Simeon. Now you're in big play for these big time free agents out there.
Yes.
To improve your outfield. So it's a stellar move by the Mets. I get why Mets fans are upset today because Brandon Nimmo was really one of the heart, soul, the passion of the Mets franchise. And the Mets, like he truly wanted to be a Met for his whole career.
I believe so.
Yeah. Mike Rifkin is going to be taping a reaction to the Brandon Nimmo news. Um, and he'll do that and post it sometime soon. Um, but just absolutely stellar trade by the Mets. And it's go time. It's go time.
It is go time. And can I just say something about Brandon Nimmo? This is actually a funny story. Um, in the two Met games I went to at Citi Field, Nimmo hit home runs in both games I went to.
Okay.
And guess what? And it's funny. I have a aunt and uncle who are both big Met fans, and I told them that, and they said we should just get you a Nimmo shirt for Christmas. I did not get one. But no, I like Nimmo. I wish him the best in Texas. I wish him all the best, coming
Yeah.
from a Yankee fan.
Yeah.
All right, Reggie boy, I think that is it for today.
Yes. If you like what you see,
Go to www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Check out our blogs, our history. Check us out on all platforms on podcast wise. Check out our blogs and just check everything out.
mhm,
And don't forget like, comment,
even
subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to get some more great stuff here.
yep.
If you want to get some more great stuff here, hit that fucking bell.
Socials at S Insanity Real. I know we don't post much over on our socials, but we'll try in 2026. You know, we'll try to do
Hey, wait
better.
to 2026. Let's start now.
Sure, if we have time. Um, um, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for always joining us. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Dugout of Millwood, for always supporting this podcast and all of our shows across the network. Uh, Stay tuned. We got some Thanksgiving stuff coming out, so stay tuned for that.
And we're taking Friday off. So from both of us,
Mm-hmm.
we wish you all a very safe, happy, and wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And we are thankful for all of you out there
Yes.
for watching, listening, however you do it. Thank you so much. And we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Get some, and you know what? Screw what your doctors say. Eat as much as you can this week.
Yeah. I wish I could. I'm under medication. It's that's gonna make me eat less, but I
So be
will.
careful, Reggie. Be careful.
Exactly. But I'm gonna eat as much as I can. But please have a safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy the family. If for you sports fans, enjoy the football. There is plenty of football between Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and of course Saturday as well. So please enjoy all the sports out there. And be thankful for the families and just have a great holiday. It's gonna be great.
Stay safe. Take